In this episode, we're gonna discuss the life and death of a Russian rapper, young Trappa, born on August 14th, 1995 in St. Petersburg. Vladislav Olegovich Cheryaev, known as a young Trappa, had a life marked by music, controversy, and hardship. His father was a luxury real estate developer, while his mother worked as a teacher and school administrator. Despite this stable background, young Vladislav was drawn to a much darker path. From the age of 7, Vladislav was passionate about music, listening to a wide range of genres, from Nelly and Wu-Tang Clan to Metallica. However, he was also a troubled child, often getting into trouble. By the age of 13, he had already committed multiple robberies. One notable incident occurred on February 11th, 2009, when he and an accomplice robbed a 12-year-old boy at gunpoint. Soon after, he was arrested but was released due to his young age. At 11, he began rapping under the name MC Compactly, producing old-school hip-hop tracks using only a laptop and gaming headset. But his life took a sharp turn at the age 12 when he became involved with drugs and illegal activities. Around this time, he adopted the moniker Young Trappa, inspired by the Southern rap culture. In 2011, he joined two underground rap collectives, Swagger Music and TA Inc., and released his first two mixtapes, Young Treasy Crazy and Too Stupid. These early works went largely unnoticed, but they marked the beginning of his journey. Young Trappa was heavily influenced by American rappers like Gucci Mane, T.I., and Lil Wayne. He mimicked their style, often using pirated beats and even translating American rap lyrics into Russian. His early music videos were shot in homemade settings, raw and unpolished. In 2013, at just 18, Vladislav received a 4-year suspended sentence for drug distribution. But it was in 2014 that he truly gained recognition. His appearance on Versus Battle against Feduk went viral, earning him a cult following. That same year, he released Jesse Pinkman 2, originally intended as a collaborative album with LSP. His final release before imprisonment was Walter White Meets Jesse Pinkman, recorded in Moscow during the winter of 2014. But just as his career was taking off, his criminal activities caught up with him. On August 12, 2015, he was arrested with 42 grams of hashish. A police informant who had purchased amphetamines from him weeks earlier led authorities to his location. A search of his home uncovered heroin, sealing his fate. On October 31st, 2016, Krasnogvardeyski court sentenced him to 5 years and 7 months in prison. Already serving a suspended sentence, he was convicted under multiple drug-related charges, leading to a total of 6 years behind bars. Despite his imprisonment, young Trappa remained a significant figure in Russian hip-hop. In 2017, he released Free Trappa album From Behind Bars. That same year, his producer, Vero Beats, died of a drug overdose, marking another tragic chapter in his life. In 2018, he made headlines again when Vpiska, a popular YouTube channel, interviewed him from prison. The video sparked controversy exposing lax prison conditions and triggering multiple investigations. As a result, he was placed in solitary confinement for over 75 days, and his chance for early release was revoked. After serving 5 years and 6 months, young Trappa was released on February 9th, 2021. His return was marked by a new single, First Day Out, reflecting on his time in prison. In March, he collaborated with Morgenstern on Розовая Вино 2 and Family. But the tracks faced backlash for their glorification of drugs and crime. In June 2021, Morgenstern was fined for drug propaganda, and their songs were removed from streaming platforms. In April 2021, he was involved in a serious car accident, suffering multiple injuries, including a broken jaw. But this didn't stop him. He continued releasing music, collaborating with major artists. His 2021 album Forever featured high-profile Russian rappers like White Punk, Frill Pill, and Smokey Mo. But controversy followed him once again. On November 2nd, 2021, young Trappa was arrested on charges of sexual assault involving two 18-year-old women at a Halloween party. The allegations claimed he had threatened one of the women with violence. He denied the charges, asserting that all encounters were consensual. However, he was held in pre-trial detention for nearly a year. On November 1st, 2022, he was released on bail as the case was being finalized. During this time, he got married and announced his return to music. On January 10th, 2023, he publicly confirmed his release, but his return to normal life was short-lived. On February 2nd, 2023, young Trappa was found dead in his mother's apartment in St. Petersburg. He had gone to sleep the night before and never woke up. Initial reports suggested cardiac arrest, but later toxicology results confirmed an overdose. His sudden death shocked the Russian rap scene. Just days later, his posthumous album Free Trappa 2 was released, followed by his final single Snow Mafia with Dimasta and Slava KPSS. Young Trappa's life was a roller coaster of talent, crime, and tragedy. He left behind a legacy that continues to divide opinions. Was he a misunderstood artist or a product of his own destructive choices? One thing is certain, his impact on Russian hip-hop is undeniable. Thank you for joining us as we remember young Trappa, a rapper whose voice may be gone, but whose music and story live on. Rest in peace, young Trappa.